Alright, here we are playing Dominion League. It's against Akuchi. You can probably see there. I guess we're gonna start off with a nasty Groom rush, but yeah, it's the first match of the season. As I guess promised in the last season and actually executed this time, I've demoted to B. And so, it'd been however many. I think I hadn't had a winning season in like 7 seasons or something. It had been a while, so it was definitely good fortune that I'd been staying up. But we'll try to get back. As I said, this is going to be a nasty Groom rush. There's Tower. That's the thing that's going on here that's making it a nasty Groom rush. It's going to be Groom, Village, Estates. They can curse you. You really don't care, because you're just going to try to rush the end of the game, and probably will be in a mirror for that. I strongly suspect with no trashing, none of this stuff, like trying to do governor stuff, just isn't gonna get there. Because, it's like, I guess Crystal Ball's trashing, but it's not like enough where I'm going. This governor thing's gonna work out. They just draw you more cards, maybe. Anyways, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this rush. I think it should probably be good enough. It's like, what, 28 points? We'll see. Seems close. I could actually kind of see it going the other way. Like, if they see-witch you, they don't end up emptying the curses somehow. You take, like, -4. They need... Yeah, we'll see. 3 provinces. Seems doable. They might get some tower of their own, like governor. Oh well, we'll at least open Groom and make people think about it. I'm not sure how fast you can actually break this down. Okay, we may be in a mirror, which would be fine. Okay, I think we're in a mirror, which is, as I say, fine. So this will be Groom Village. I'm pretty clearly down a little bit because I have fewer Grooms, but we'll see how that goes. I wonder if this should be like a duchy, or if it should be the last Groom. I guess it should probably be the last Groom. It's like a 2-point swing, right? Don't really want to find out. States are disappearing at a kind of alarming rate. This could be 2 villages. I don't know really what's in there. We don't seem to be getting as good of deck pace as that side of things, which I guess isn't, like, totally surprising. Anyway, there's gonna be an estate. Like, 2 villages is obviously the tempting thing to do, but I'm gonna take an estate. Okay, we're gonna really, really regret taking the estate, I guess. Maybe 5, huh? Duchy? I'm afraid that I kind of lose out on the villages, but, like, are you really realistically taking 3 next turn? Probably not. Up and grab a duchy, or we'll just lose because second player got fewer Grooms early. Yikes! Yeah, deck's working a little bit overly well for my tastes. I mean, like, I can take this village, but I'd probably just lose if I do. I don't really know if there's any other options. I have to somehow hope that you miss village, like, that's so not happening. Like, I take negative points taking this village, so probably we shouldn't do that. Okay. Well, that sucked. Not a whole lot I could do about it. You know. I guess good to have that as a second player, I'm not sure. I mean, it would have been good to have it as a first player where I could, you know, not lose. But I don't think there was a whole lot to do about that one. Alright, what do we have here? We have a hill fort looking really, really important. And I'm saying that because there's orchard sitting right here. Yeah. There's no other gains other than hill fort, which is, I guess, another part of why I'm saying that. So, like, you know, hill fort represents some number of points that you're not going to get if you just go after, like, provinces straight up. And that seems like, you know, reason to dip into that pile. That said, I think we probably want to start by trashing down, and the way to do that is going to be Urchin or Mercenary, and so probably we're just opening double Urchin. I don't think there's really any advantage to, like, taking a Lackeys or an old map with it. What can you practice that makes you happy? Probably nothing. So let's just go ahead and take our double Urchin. Probably good to see that there's not going to be a Tormentor over on that side. That would have been a little bit unfortunate. Tent. Old map. Third Urchin. Oh no. We're probably picking up a Lackeys next turn. Are we going to want a Lackeys sometime during this shuffle, which is kind of pushing towards, you know, third Urchin. Just given that I'm not getting the Merkin deck so soon. Let's do that. And this will be a Lackeys. I mean, you can rotate to Voyage. Like, I'd take Voyage. I just don't think. You are getting a Merc. That sucks. Unless you bottom decked the other Urchin, which is possible. It is what happened. Okay. Alright, what do I want to throw in here? Tent? Herald? Old map of our own? Because, like, is old map better than... Yeah, old map's a little bit better than Herald for getting through stuff, and we have the villagers from Lackeys, so... Probably that's what we pick up. Okay, we have some good news here, which is that I'm going to get a shuffle with a Mercenary in it. Which I guess old map maybe do the same, but... I don't know when we want to add the tent. I mean, certainly at some point. Probably. I guess there's also some argument that, like, maybe you just get ahead enough that, like, you let the other person rotate to Hill Fort and then participate in that once they've gotten there. That might be more the approach that I end up taking here. Right? Like, you're not going to get 3 tents, you're not going to get 3 garrisons. So, what's really the point? Okay, that's probably going to force a old map buy for me, which is, well, it does force an old map buy for me. Like, I don't really want to. Ooh, maybe it doesn't force an old map buy for me. Do I want a third mercenary? Not really. Huh. Well, we're taking Herald and we're top decking this mercenary. That's definitely what's happening here. As much as I'd love to cut off the orchard points, like, this seems just like way higher priority. And maybe you don't end up getting that old map. Who knows? It's possible. Okay, he didn't. So that'll be ours after this turn. The good news is we're definitely seeming to be getting more done. Do I rotate this? Like, I could rotate this and take a voyage. How good is voyage? It's like fine. I have a little bit of an economy problem at the moment. Potentially economy problem later. Like, we'll have to pay attention to the rotation on this. But I think getting the voyage in deck is just like way better than, well, not. Because there is some point potential there for you. Right. I guess we'll do these. Well, I'm thinking I'd want to discard the voyage here, because chances are we're going to see, merc stuff, and I don't know that we're going to draw back around to it, but I want to be able to play mercenary, and if I keep the voyage in hand, I might not be able to. Yeah, okay. Seems reasonable. Play Lackeys first. What happens if we draw? I don't love it, but shuffle was not where we really wanted it. We're not going to end up playing Voyage this turn, which is not ideal. But maybe we'll get, I don't know, a something. Conspirator. That's econ. How easy is it for me to play Conspirator? I'm not sure. But I think it's what wants to go into the deck right now, just to give the ability to do more stuff. If we're able to put together a turn where we can get to 5 in a sunken treasure, that would be good. I'm assuming I'm taking another merc attack this turn. We'll discard Lackeys, I suppose. Oh, no merc attack. Okay. It is certainly good news. What's that copper? So I'm not hitting 5 here. Probably okay. I don't know about rotating. I don't think so, because I do want Sunken Treasure. I could trash 2 coppers and take a tent. I'm not very good at, hitting a number after I do so. like on my voyage turn, but it's possible that I am able to. Certainly we should trash these coppers, right? Like, this could be tent. And then we'll buy Lackeys. Hopefully. Okay. We'll buy Lackeys somehow. Rotate that. Buy Lackeys. It'll be a little bit awkward building this back up, but I think we should be okay. Like we're not required to rotate anything, right? Okay. Discard a Lackeys, discard an Urchin. So discard the Urchin. We have to discard 2 things. Annoying. I discard those 2. Like, if I see the Merc, I'm fine trashing Necropolis Lackeys with it. You're carrying quite a bit. I mean, not quite a bit, but I mean, you're carrying more money right now. If I see a Merc, I'm able to trash Necropolis Lackeys and grab the Hill Fort. Alright, you get your thing. It's fine. Okay, so how's this work? Discard tent. Don't rotate. We're trashing Necropolis Lackeys. I think I'm also trashing Urchin, but yeah, that's a thing that we can. That's a thing that we can get later. Ideally. I mean, we can pick up 2 of these with the Hill Forts, I mean. Voyage, so let's go Hill Fort, gain, Conspirator. I'm gonna get tent, rotate the Hill Forts away if we're really that worried about you, like, getting any. We have 2 turns to get back to them. I don't think I'm that concerned about you getting any as the thing. So maybe we just like play tent and take our Lackeys. And my theory is that I'm much more capable of buying hill forts than you are, or gaining hill forts than you are. How are you hitting 5? You aren't. You may have 3 old maps, but I'm going to have 3 hill forts. What good they'll do me, I'm not 100% sure yet, but, you know, seem good. I just don't think real progress is being made over there. There's still 3 coppers around. So I guess that's probably 2 coppers that you're looking at. I guess it might not be, but anyways. Get a voyage. That seems not unreasonable. Let's see, I have 6 in deck, not counting the merc, so I do not need more money. Don't rotate. We'll play the Urchin. That's a turn goal. Right. And let's get ourselves another hill fort. Seems like it can't hurt. What are we doing this turn? Let's see. Herald things are not from hand. So I could potentially end up still, I don't know, doing something useful. Most important thing is probably adding consistency, so maybe we do that. Mercenary, huh? I can trash this tent. I'm gonna want a second one. It's like, how badly do I want to hit 4 here? I mean, I guess I wouldn't be hitting 4, I'd be playing the hill fort. Taking like Herald or something. Another Lackeys. It's like, how badly do I want this? How badly do I want this hill fort? Or, sorry, tent in my deck, long term? Probably not really. I mean, will I get a third one? Maybe. And then this can be, I don't know, Conspirator, or I guess it can just be another Herald. Like, we have the money we need. Maybe we should be buying copper to fuel mercs. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think these discards matter a whole lot. I'm doing Lackeys first because I don't really know why I'm doing Lackeys. I think it maybe should be a Conspirator. We're going to take the 3rd hill fort this next turn, assuming you don't somehow hit 5 on your both reg and voyage turns. Maybe I want a sunken treasure, huh? Think of that. I'll just get a 3rd hill fort and start buying provinces. I also like go after Tormentor stuff. That's a possibility. I'll try to do a little bit of beat 'em up there. I don't know how. I don't think that's very reasonable. I don't think that's all that reasonable. More Herald. Yeah. Maybe put it in hand. Yeah. Trying not to think too much here. Like we have the money for a hill fort. Let's get the hill fort. Let's top deck the tent. Rotate away. I don't know that it was that well played. I mean, my merc stuff just worked out way better. Alright. On to a new game. Well, what's this game bringing us? This game is bringing us a pretty standard looking draw engine. There's villages. there's draw. There's this upgrade. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna play out. That's your trashing, which I mean you're gonna want to do at least some of. I don't know. Like university's good. It's good. I'm just kind of trying to figure out here if you want to do it via like trying to get quick populate or what. Like whether you do the populate thing or you do the potion thing. Maybe you do the populate thing. Like you can be returning merchant ships and Corsairs. So like what's the best way of going after upgrade? Maybe Town Crier Bauble. You can do a +1 card off the Town Crier, which is good at hitting 5. Maybe get a Bauble with it and get to top deck the upgrade. Right? And otherwise, with the Bauble, I don't know, top deck another Crier, maybe top deck a potion. Alright, I'm pretty convinced. Eventually you can upgrade maybe a 3 cost into potion if you want more uni. Let's do it. This may be nuts. Oh, wow. What do I have in there? 5? Go after it, get a second upgrade. That would be pretty good. Darn. What are we doing here? Maybe we top deck potion now? I could also, like, top deck favor and take another Crier. Either top deck Coiner, top deck favor. Just put another Crier on top. Maybe we'll horse it, depending. Might horse it. I mean, I'm certainly upgrading to Aristocrats. Or I guess into Blacksmith is another option, right? We could do that. Maybe Blacksmith a touch better. Want to horse this one? Maybe not. Just get the other up. Well, could end up top decking an upgrade. Like, we're getting an upgrade no matter what, and maybe we get to top deck it. We horse this. Is that better than keeping this thing around? Probably not. I mean, we can get more of them, right? You saw your Town Crier last turn. Let's go for it. I'll get that one. No doubt. Good, like, top deck favor again. I don't really want to go without, like, having Criers in deck. As much as I would like a potion at some point, you know. Ooh. Can't imagine that being anything but top deck. I can potentially get another one of these this turn. We don't do that. I think that's the Aristocrat. It's not. Just awful at Dominion. Well, given that the Aristocrat's in there, I guess we'll just take another Blacksmith here. Get the draw engine going some other way. I feel in decent position just because I feel like my trashing's gone a little better. Right? That's actually your first card trash? Maybe? Ooh, Elder. I like the sound of that. That gets you towards populate pretty well. Yeah. Well, are we horsing this? Surely yes. That's not no good. That did not really go as planned. I guess we can top deck another Aristocrat. Might be a little bit over whatever. I didn't really love that I just exposed Elder without hitting 5. My program predicted. Oh, okay. I was going to say maybe it's no longer exposed, but that's not actually true. It's totally exposed. This would be a good turn to hit populate if I had any chance at all of hitting 10. Yeah. Which I don't. Just going to put it out there. I have a 0 chance of hitting 10. One crier. I don't know, maybe I'll end up rotating to it. I think you're hitting 5 for Elder, which is really bad news for me. Like, I should have been doing that first. But maybe we can, I'm thinking maybe we can, like, upgrade Aristocrat into Potion, or upgrade one of the Aristocrats into Potion, draw it by Uni. And I think that's just probably better than Elder, to be real. Maybe not. Elders are pretty good, let's say. If that's the target, then I am trashing copper right now. I don't really want to use that. Maybe a little bit ambitious. What else is in here? Blacksmith. Copper. Well, we could also just go after an Elder, right? Like, gain silver from the crier, draw with Aristocrat. It's safe. I don't need this. I don't think there's anything that I'm trying to... favor. No point in getting an extra coin here. Top deck that Elder so that I can fail to use it. It's gonna be awesome. I guess there wasn't really an exposing of Elder, like you're gonna get there anyways. Like you could rotate last turn. So, yeah, okay, fine. I'd say returning the blacksmith's bold, but you can still put an upgrade on a state. It's not bold at all. My big problem is I'm about to dud. I'm gonna draw an aristocrat with this upgrade, and I'm gonna have to horse it. That's what's definitely happening here. Just gonna point it out. Before it happens, just so that everybody knows what's up. And not even like particularly better trashed at this point. I don't think. I'm still carrying so much copper, right? Oh gosh, you can get 2 elders. Or you could populate. I guess it'd populate. Jeez. Can I even hit 10? I don't even know if I can hit 10. Probably not. There's no ordering. Oh no, there's top decking. Gosh dang. I mean, I suspect I can hit 10 if I put an Elder with things properly. I just don't really see how that's going to happen. Realistically. Especially out of this starting hand. Well, I have 2 cards to find something that is desirable. That qualifies. Describes this. Yes, so it's actually better to find an aristocrat if I was able to, which I wasn't. I'm gonna do this. We could upgrade again. That would be like silver into potion. That's no good. Can I scribes? No, we have to do like the elder blacksmith first. I kind of think I don't know if I need to put an elder on a crier to get this thing off is the problem. Like, I can gain a silver here. Just don't know that that gets me to populate, which is a really big issue. Well... What is that? That is... I want to say it's 2 coppers. I hope it's 2 coppers. If it's 2 coppers, then I'm fine, right? And we don't want the... Well, we can take the silver. That's fine now. It's a blacksmith. Gosh dang. Well, we have to get the populate. So probably we upgrade this Bauble to silver, and then draw it and populate. And stuff's not top decked, but it doesn't... We'll be able to horse things, right? This is not a concern. And I think there's things that we want to horse at that even. It would be nice to have a Bauble, but I don't know that it's actually that necessary. Well, it's plus buy. It's just straight up the plus buy. Yuck. Yeah, I'm pretty toasted without that Bauble. I mean, I actually genuinely could not have lost it, because there's no other way to get it done. You can upgrade into duchies, but the deck's just not going to work. I can genuinely resign if you have a... it looks like you're having a full turn. I actually just could not upgrade that Bauble. I couldn't produce 10 on that turn without eldering the Crier. I don't know if there's another way around things. Maybe. But actually that just loses me my buy, which means I'm toast unless you have a substantially bad turn. There's probably... I don't even know. Oh, I guess there's Aristocrat. Okay, there's Aristocrat. We can University for an Aristocrat. That's what's going to have to be the University gain, because that gives us our buy. Okay, I'm seeing how this is. Okay, we got this. We got this. We are not dead. We're not dead. Aristocrat can be plus buy. I think I'm still dead, to be fair, but be perfectly clear. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Just Aristocrat is plus buy, and I'm probably gonna want it. How close this will be to winning somehow. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot to go, right? We won't have top decking, but that's going to have to be fine. Getting more of the Millers. I have a Miller or a Crier. Okay, that's lovely. Not at all. Is others going to do anything useful? Probably not. I guess Rabble. A lot of stuff went by with Rabble. How useful is it to have upgrades? Yeah, I could take a potion off of one of these, I guess. That doesn't actually sound like the worst idea ever, getting an extra action gain in the deck. Well, I'm not sure it's better than just having like a gold, you know? If I have gold, can I hit 18? Maybe. It doesn't seem that far-fetched. If I have another university, can I do whatever? Another interesting question. Do I need more village? Like, do I need it to add another university just because of how my deck works? Another intriguing question I do not know the answer to. Let me just go for money. I'm trying to think of how much I have, and like it's going to be 3 from the 3 from the Aristocrat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, I think that does get me to 18. I could province. Yeah, let's do it. I'm tight on actions, aren't I? I can't play the merchant ship. What number am I reaching instead? $17? Gotta be kidding me. Hey. Well, I think we're populating again. That puts me pretty close to certain death, but I think it's gotta happen. Probably just go like populate duchy Bauble. I mean, I guess we could have also just done 2 provinces, but State Bauble. What's worth? I don't think that like saves me at all. The duchy. I mean, we have 4 buys. I don't think we're going to need more than 4 buys for whatever it is we want to be doing this next turn. So maybe we do just take the estate. What's the Bauble actually going to do for me? A lot. See if we can't draw everything together. Or I guess I was going to say draw all of the green cards. I mean, I guess we're getting, 3 Rabbles played on us, plausibly. It's not ideal. So, I mean, if you have a win, it'll be Aristocrat and then, or uni gain Aristocrat and then double populating. Which, I guess. There's just so many things that the populate did for me. Seems hard to forgo those. Will you have 28? Skeptical. Coins? Maybe. Maybe you will. Will you full dud? Maybe. It is within our realm of possibility, I think. Well, you can horse stuff, right? Possibly also going to be a win where you just kind of empty these piles with upgrades. That seems like another thing that could be happening here, rather than doing the populate stuff. You can uni gain the Crier, upgrade Crier to Aristocrat. Upgrade Crier to Aristocrat. Uni gain. I don't know. I guess the other thing is you can upgrade Crier to Aristocrat and then you'll need to populate once plus the province. That's actually probably how this is going to try to happen. Now that I'm seeing it. I think I should have been doing okay in this one. Not really. I think I got a little bit over-trashed. potentially. I mean, just having the struggle to hit 10. I mean, I was kind of, for the most part, I was even. It's just, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, the clear thing is I don't populate last turn. That's probably the more reasonable way to go about things. Is just double province last turn instead of trying to fit that populate in. Although I'm not sure if my deck's really viable without it. I double province, you double province, and you can just do better from there out. Do you have enough money? Let's find out. I mean, undoubtedly so. That's enough money. It's not like huge whatever. It's just... There's some question like, could you have won if I had double provinced? I think it is. I mean, maybe it takes a little bit more care, but maybe it can happen. I don't know. Alright, what have we here? We have a good 5-2, I'm gonna say. Wharf looks quite appealing. Encampment is our primary. Now there's also Bustling, although it's, under these settlers. We might get to it. Student is notably a village. I don't think that matters so much. There's some question of what we're going to open with Wharf. Whether it's, a Ratcatcher or an Encampment or a Courtyard. We have Market Town, so Courtyard's not out of the question, but I think we'll go with the Ratcatcher. So much for that. Whatever split being amazing. What do we want here? Patron? Silver? Maybe Patron. Chances are I don't draw it next turn. If I do, I'll be sad. Well, we have the market towns, actually. I won't be sad. Never mind. No sadness. You get your Ratcatcher on the Mata turn early. At least you're not playing the Wharf too. That would have sucked. We're going to get a shuffle here. We're going to be able to pick up a 2-cost Fisherman with something. Early target's going to be gold to hold encampments. But should be fine. Okay. So this can be Fisherman, second Ratcatcher. We'll hit 6 here. We'll probably hit 6 here. Do we take the gold immediately? Maybe. A little bit scared of not having wharves, but, What's happening next turn? I am shuffling next turn. Do we want to have a gold in there? I mean, I might not have the buy is the problem. Like, I think I want to be buying Wharf here just because, it gives me a better chance. Well, it's a small chance, but it is a chance that I see it next turn. The other option is gold and, assume we're not gonna find anything, and next turn we're buying Wharf. Hopefully. That probably makes a little bit more sense. Let's take the gold. Hope we're buying Wharf. Definitely a touch behind in this one. If you play a Wharf here, I'm going to be actually more than a touch behind. I'm just off pace a little bit. That is not making my number, which was 5. So now what? That also means I'm not trashing an estate next turn, which sucks. We take another Fisherman over Encampment? Probably not. What are we buying next turn, anyways? This estate was about the absolute worst thing I could... Actually, it was like a 1 out of 9 that I was super sad, and I'm super sad. Gosh. It's just, like, devastating. Genuinely. Is there anything that reveals Patron? I don't think so. I mean, next turn I need to be buying Wharf. Just don't know what number I'm hitting. Like, maybe we can take an encampment here. With the idea that, you know, next turn we're hitting, like, 7. I can take Encampment Wharf. Are we shuffling next turn? I don't think so. No, we're not. That's extra disappointing. Yeah, okay, let's go with the encampment. I guess it's fine that we're not shuffling. What's in here? 5, 6 coins? Yeah, we can totally trash a copper. This will be Wharf encampment or so. Ooh, I get to trash an estate. Awesome. Kind of afraid that was never going to happen. Becoming kind of afraid that it was never going to happen. It's so nice to have this Patron. I guess we also have Market Town still around. Alright, this Patron's useless. That's my new take. Not really. Okay. Alright, we are going. So what's this going to be? Like double encampment, plunder? How okay is that? That sounds pretty okay, gotta say. Have 4 of these things. I don't really need the extra plus buy yet from another Wharf. Let's do it. Just be accumulating points as we go. You have to eat through settlers or something. Get student for your village. Maybe that's enough. You're not getting a Wharf out this turn. That's good news. Dominate as first player. 14. It's a little low, but we can take like Wharf. No, actually undo that. We can go like Fisherman, Wharf, Plunder. Plenty of draw. Where is the point from? Plunder. That's what I have the point from. Alright, things are going good now. Looks like we're off to a 2-2 if we're sufficiently careful. You gonna take 2 plunders? I kind of doubt it. Yeah, you think that's your like wave now? Okay. We're gonna match that Wharf Plunder. Do I really need to be trashing copper? Oh, yeah, here 16. Go Wharf Plunder Gold. I think just gold. No need to be introducing variables. This should not be possible to lose. Unless I, dreadfully mess up. We're going to be producing more points a turn from Plunder. We're going to have more money. We're going to have more draw. And double province on the last one, see what happens. Anyways. We won't have more buys, which is going to mean, don't lower stuff for no reason. It means just score and don't, let terrible things happen. Just double province here, maybe. What did we add last turn? We added 5 coins last turn to 16, which is 21. If we went double province, Fisherman, silver, that would get us to 24. It's not trash. I have too much faith in the deck. I don't know if I really need to be doing that, because I'm producing more points a turn with the plunders, and it's just kind of as an inconsistency add, so to speak. Just kind of unnecessary. I don't know. I mean, it's overdrawing by 4 cards, and I just added 3 stops. I should be fine. There's cases that I'm not going to be fine here. Okay. Just going to be hoping for a dud. It is hopefully super unlikely. 24. Just as planned. And we're good. Alright. Yeah. Your start. Let's go. Plateau Shepherds that works with estate. That does nothing. Plus buy? Galleria? Okay, that's probably okay. What are we starting here? Double Church? Possibly. That's decent at hitting 6. What's going on? I don't think Young Witch is gonna do us a whole lot, because Church is fine. I mean, it's fine as a trasher. Other than that, we have pretty standard draw engine, Border Village, Catacombs. Maybe you throw some Taskmasters in. It's fine. Galleria being the plus buy is the only kind of awkward part, but you should be fine taking on silvers for for extra buy, especially with like Church and Archive, even Archive around for consistency measures late in the game. So yeah, let's go ahead and start double Church. I guess you can even like go Taskmaster Importer later. Certainly don't think like Church Bard is appropriate. I think this is just Church all day. You have a decent shot at hitting 5 or 6 off the churches, pair churches, so maybe just do that and, you know. Okay, well, so much for having a good shot at hitting 5 or 6 off the churches. This will be an importer. I'm gonna play both. No. Just gonna set that aside and call it a day. But like, look, we're gonna hit 5. What's 5 gonna buy? Probably Archive? Maybe Galleria? Maybe Galleria. Galleria can get you up to Border Village. Pretty okay. Actually, I guess we're gonna buy another importer. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set aside like a bunch of coppers with Church again, namely 2 of them, and we're gonna get ourselves another importer. That is what's happening. Go on, what, 1 Archive? We even need to be getting 1 Archive. Real question. Things could be going really badly right now. I haven't been paying too much attention, I'm gonna admit. Like, what do we want in here? Probably Archive. Like, we're gonna be having 1 importer in that shuffle. Yeah, okay, so let's gain Archive, play Importer by Taskmaster. That'll be the move. Awesome Archive. I love it. Another Archive? Probably don't need another Archive. You know, it could be another Archive. I mean, what are our other options? Like Catacombs? Gross. Taskmaster? Another Archive. Okay, this can grab whatever. Basically, we're going to play Church, set aside 1. Well, no, it should be one of these 2, either Estate or Taskmaster. Say Church, set aside 1, get ourselves another Taskmaster. This is fine. This is fine. Don't need the Galleria quite yet. Can I not count? I absolutely cannot count. So I guess this will be copper. Which I only seem to be struggling a bit to get things really going, but I think we'll manage at some point. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. We are getting it done. We're getting it done. We may have one too many archives, but we're getting it done. importer, a Catacombs, play both of these, Border Village, Galleria, and hopefully now we're going. Yes, we're both going. This could be a Catacombs. I'd probably be happier with that. Maybe not. Still carrying a lot of copper, right? I mean, this archive could also find a goodie like the Catacombs that a Catacombs could also totally find. Or the other archive. These are all things that could happen. What does this want to be? Probably silver over Taskmaster? Yeah, maybe not. Another Galleria. Okay. This has to be the Taskmaster, doesn't it? That's fine, actually. Another Galleria for us. So we're drawing pretty okay next turn. Yeah. Maybe we won't be drawing pretty okay this turn. Kind of depends on whether the top thing is going to be a Catacombs or Archive, or I guess a Copper. I think things are fine though. My opinion is, might be a bad opinion, but no. Like I think we're competitive. I think we're competitive. I mean, I'm producing quite a lot of money this turn anyways. I'm getting an importer played. Like, if we miss, I don't think it's actually that big a deal. Is it? You never got a second importer. Interesting. I'm realizing now. Like, maybe we just straight up want to be buying nobles over Border Village, whatever pairs. I guess more Gallery is probably nice, just because it represents econ. What am I at right now? 9. I might not want to trash. Maybe another Catacombs. I mean, I guess we'll get back to 9. Worst case. Okay, it's not the worst case. Man, I'm hitting just as much money. That's amazing. What are we adding? Like importer, Taskmaster, Border Village, whatever. Double importer. Maybe. Importer, Border Village, Galleria. I think I can handle that. Have I can play well, maybe I can't handle that. Maybe we're just matching importer, Taskmaster, Border Village, Galleria. Just have a few more importers out. I don't think piles are in a situation yet. They're getting kind of close to being in a situation. This next turn we can potentially add 2 importers. I want duchies. Maybe instead of taking duchies. Like, I have enough draw. Surely. I just don't necessarily have the whatever else. Yeah, I'm going to take duchies. We don't necessarily need more Galleria. Mostly that would allow us to pre-provincing, which... Would I hit this turn? I did add. I mean, I could end up double provincing this turn. No, I can't double province. You need to be buying something that costs 3 or less. Okay. Never mind about the provincing. But I think we'll just keep trying to, like, add these start-a-turn gains, the more importer. Maybe take a province this turn. Because I only added, I think I'm only at 17 with no trash, which I guess there isn't going to be a trash because no church. Do I even have enough draw? I don't know. I guess I don't. I only have 2 border villages, so I'm not actually getting through this. Or the entirety of this. Well, priority is going to be playing 2 importers. And kind of deal with whatever else. And then just have to be whatever about the piles. I'm actually pretty fortunate to be seeing both Catacombs right now. Very fortunate to be seeing both Catacombs right now. These are not that far off. Double province. You are going to only set aside 1 copper and you're going to double province. Or set aside, I guess, probably 1 Catacombs is what it's going to end up being. Nope. You're going to have fewer coins. Okay. It's going to be single province states? What is going on here? Oh no. 3 estates. What is that doing? Oh, it's Plateau Shepherds. Oh, I see. Okay. Huh. I guess those are worth something more. I guess we probably would need to match that, although that kind of lowers stuff, doesn't it? Now that we're here. I mean, I think I'm going to need another Catacombs in deck to handle whatever. So maybe we just take it now. Huh. Well, this is certainly what we want. I mean, this is like, yeah. This can probably get discarded. There's another border village in there, and I want to shuffle anyways. And we found the Catacombs because we're obscenely lucky. It's really playing like one Galleria. That doesn't seem like it's any good. We're buying duchy. Duchy, one duchy. We can put 2 importers out, then we're hitting 10. That's one putting 1 importer out. So I feel pretty bad about that buy, doesn't it? 14. You take a silver. You don't have to necessarily worry about the Taskmaster next turn. Any duchy nobles. Continue. I'm a little bit concerned about the estate stuff. I just don't think I can really compete with it right now. I guess my hope is that you, like, I don't know, dud. So I mean, you don't have that many catacombs. Like you have 3 catacombs. Come on. You can't be drawing every turn. You can't even draw your deck. This is a fact. I have 2 more draw cards. Three more draw cards. I have a nobles too. Don't know that I can play it for, like, draw, but, you know. Maybe Border Village Duchy was better than nobles. Yeah, it gives some, leeway, I guess. I mean, I guess probably you have a church set aside. Yeah. Maybe Border Village Duchy would have been better. Somehow you're going to draw. Well, I mean, I couldn't draw last turn, and you're going to draw through anyways, because you're going to get around to that other Catacombs. I don't think it, like, leads to a win, but it may lead to a point deficit that I have a pretty tough time with. You take 2 more estates. I don't know. How we're feeling about that. I can make up 6 points with 3 estates, but I don't know if it's really worth competing on. Well, you certainly left a Catacombs there, I can promise that. And Border Village Duchy might have been better than nobles. It's okay. I'm still just, like, counting on this dud that I mean, it can happen. It can happen. I promise it can happen. I have a really tough time getting my Taskmasters going. I didn't think I did do so hot in the early game here. I assume you're going to take at least 2 estates. It does bring things a little low. But the point lead's going to be so massive. Like, you can do, what? Taskmaster, province, 2 estates. Maybe add a silver. That's what I'd do. I guess you haven't taken a 5 yet this turn. Is another point of whatever. So like that one Taskmaster isn't staying out. I don't think I'm trashing. I don't. Let's just grab our duchy. Oh, gosh, that's so bad. No, actually that's really good. Because I have this nobles. Changed my mind. This is a good thing. There is another border village there. Whoops. Do we need these estates? I mean, I think we're gonna have to do without. At least until we're like on a turn where we're winning. You know. What am I buying? So this is up to 19. It's going to be silver, border village, duchy, province, estate. Do I dare lower estates a little bit more? Maybe. Do I have other options? Not really. Do I not lower estates and just, like, not get those points? Like, what happens if I lower a state? Do I still need a dud from you? Like, can you do Taskmaster, 2 galleries, 2 estates? Probably. I mean, that's certainly easier for you than doing Taskmaster, Galleria, 2 estates. So probably we shouldn't be lowering the estate pile any. I mean, you have the 4 Gallerias, you play all of them. That's a pretty easy win there. So I need 17 for silver, border village, duchy, province. I need 19 and just double province. Silver, double province. I don't quite have the go in the deck. Well, I have another archive coming in. Alright. Just leave the estates for later. One thing to note is if I think I can get through it, I can trash a Catacombs for an estate. start a turn. We think we're emptying stuff. Which, maybe. Assuming I get another turn. I mean, I think I eliminated the really easy win. Or I didn't allow the really easy win, which cost, what, 3, 13, 17. Instead, this is going to cost 22. Might be out of range. One thing we can potentially try doing now is Catacombs discarding something. And surely you're finding border villages. Yeah, we'll see. Certainly think I might be losing here. Certainly think I might not be losing, but still have too many points to overcome. Both of these seem like real distinct possibilities. Like, is there going to be a way to win even if I don't lose? We'll see. Carrying, what, 5 Catacombs, Church? Like, you'll have a Catacombs in your next hand. Pretty sure. Two Gallerias. Well, sure makes your plus buy expensive to only have 2 Gallerias. I'm going to try to do this. Province, 3 estates. Maybe we're already going to need that. Province, 3 estates, duchy. I guess I need to be gaining a bunch of other stuff too, but like, we start by taking 2 Catacombs. That certainly is sounding in range. Is it? 22. This is 22. I need 25. It's out of range. For sure. I can't be taking 2 Catacombs and then be able to go. I only have the 3 Gallerias, so that kind of messes up my ability to get plus buy easily. You get out, you got out. You didn't get out an importer. Okay. We're gonna want Go double duchy. Could just take like a as big a point lead as possible. Go double duchy, double province. Say come find it. So I don't think you can double province. Might be overly ambitious, but like you only have what? However many catacombs is. One catacombs that you're certain to have next turn. I think the win is off the table. So figure out something else to do. Just max points. Is that our best move? I mean, it's lowering duchy, sure, but how else am I getting a lead? It's not like it makes it any easier than it has been, does it? Okay, that can definitely get discarded. The hope here is to basically play an archive into bad stuff, which I guess we're going to. And this is just gonna double province. I mean, it could double province a state. I don't think there's a point in doing that. And then we're just gonna say, like, come get me if you can take the 2 duchies, a Taskmaster, and 2 catacombs, so be it, but you don't have any importers out, and, you know, I can draw next turn. Is an estate good? Maybe. State would be plus 2 points, then you'd need 2 estates plus province, opens that up. And it means 2 duchies doesn't win. I think that's okay. I think it's okay. Because like 2 estates is not going to catch up. I don't know if maybe you're still in a situation where if you draw, you win. This 8-point lead. Like, can you double province? Probably. If I had 6 fewer points, would I be particularly happy? No. I guess 4 fewer points. Some fewer number of points. You drew well enough this turn that I suspect you can just play out your Gallerias and win the game. Yeah. Darn. If I hadn't taken 2 provinces, I don't know. Yeah, I shouldn't have. I don't know. I feel like at some point I just needed you to dud. And it never happened. Well. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, this looks ugly. There's no village, there's no... Well, there is a village. It's student crew, which is not a village at all. Plausibly, we want to open double silver and go after Sentry, just like have a super thin deck that plays Legionary. I don't think there's really much else to do. Maybe you can fit Leprechaun in there somehow with like market towns. Maybe that's alright. I mean, I think you want to go after Sentry first. Just hope that you make it. Okay, well, there's 1 Sentry. Can we get another? No. Are we going to add student over nothing? Over a silver? Maybe. I mean, I want it eventually. I just don't know that we really want it yet. We could add Leprechaun. Just gain some golds. I don't think that's really any good. Just get another Sentry here. Okay, now it's probably Leprechaun time. I mean, we got 2 things trashed. That was fine. We got another Sentry. That was good. Oh, the Leprechaun just to, like, gain gold, really. We're gonna eat some hexes, but that's okay. Do I want to conjure? No. Gain copper onto my deck, that's fine. Next 5 is Legionary. Probably a couple of them. One or 2 Legionaries. I don't think we're really trying to get wishes. We just province? No way. This student's going to be trashing an estate. This Sentry's going to be drawing an estate. Cannot trash my estates. Curse is bad. Oh. Oh well, get a Legionary attack in first. Wait, now do we province? I kind of want a province. Do we trash the student now? That's a real question. Plausibly, yes. You know, pretty trashed down. The only thing we'd be doing with it there is an estate trash, which is maybe good enough to justify it, but I'm not so sure. I want probably another Legionary at some point, but not immediately. Oh gosh, I sure hope this Sentry draws a gold. Or, like, not a state. Please don't be envy. Probably trash the Leprechaun next opportunity. It seemed okay. That was a bad hex if you have 5. We'll find out because, like, if you have 5, we'll now buy a charm. Ouch. Not been going overly fantastic over there. Things have not been going overly fantastic here either. Jeez. Colliding these Legionaries is gross. I mean, I'm glad we still have the one favor, but yikes. Oh, whoops. Whatever. I'm not going to correct that. I don't know that I should have been discarding the silver. Whatever. Creates okay a shuffle. Probably just buy duchy, try to keep ahead of things. One fewer golds might not be a good thing. Alright. If I don't get Legionary tact, I'm good. I don't know what the last card is. It's probably a duchy or something stupid like that. We're not going to find out, and I'm also not going to shuffle. That is not one that we need. I mean, it'll exclude 2 provinces, but I do not need gold, silver, Sentry, whatever, missing. Alright, well, that ended up being a 3-3. I guess each of us won all of our starts, and, I don't know, maybe there are some things I could have done better in those second 2 losses, especially the last one. I think maybe I don't take 2 provinces there, and things are better. But, 3-3 against strong opponents always fine, and we'll see if we can get some winning going in the next one. So, with that, I'll see you all.